Hello everyone, and welcome to another Kev Play. It's Kevin, and we are on part 27 of Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Is it working though? Hope it worked. Hello everyone, and welcome to another Kev Play. This is Kevin, and we are on part 27 of Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Last time we did the what's it called? The crate escape. One of my latter half is really one of my favorites. We tried doing food run again to get that 3-maxer. It was kind of not food run, rush hour, and we also still have to get the box gem and stuff. I think for now we're just gonna move on to the main levels. And then if we have time, maybe we'll try to clean up some gems, but then we'll save all that stuff for post-game. In the meantime, I figure we'll go... We've traveled back in time to Cortex Island 1996, which is the first game. Let's do nitro processing. This would be like the latter end of the first game, but obviously an alternate version, because we never experienced it like this, so... Let's go right into it, I guess.
You again? You two are so clingy. Take a hint already. Who's on my super secret personal frequency? What? Who is this? This imposter? Do you not recognize your own face? I've come from the future to warn you. If you try to turn Crash Bandicoot into the general of your army, you will fail. The machine rejects fraud. Fiend! Embryo, alert the guards! Why won't I listen to me?
It would have been kind of cool if they made Cortex the past Cortex, or quote-unquote past Cortex, more like if Lex Lane kind of played it a little bit more closer to the Clancy Brown adaptation, and then you have like the current Lex Lane version talking to that one, you know, like to the Clancy Brown-esque one. But I guess they gotta stay consistent. Like, just because we're going back in time or forward, people, or characters, relatively are the same person. So then again, you got Tawna, who's was a big, buxom damsel in distress in the first game, and then now she's kind of more like a punk rock
Listen up, lackeys. There's an imposter me on
heroine.
identical in appearance. Beady eyes, lips like 2 overripe bananas, skin like a darkest mole rat.
These little
Bonafide 10.
These little fireflies do give me a little PTSD, because they're very... You think squashing a bug would be something Crash can handle, but they do get a little tough with their electricity. Guess we'll try to keep the Wumpas aplenty here. These fireflies know how annoying they are, definitely. There we go. This is definitely one of the more easier levels of this world. Obviously it's the first one, but I don't remember having that much of a problem with it. And from what I remember, I have all the gems and everything in my original save for it. But we'll see what happens. there anything of consequence over here? Nothing? Okay, so they're already training you. One is going to be for you have to get it underneath it, like a slide, and the other, I guess you gotta either get behind it or jump on top of it. And technically, I can just ignore them completely. Nothing there. Oh god. Okay. And then there's that. It's like, do I want to go all the way down to see if there's something? Probably not. Okay. Okay. That was almost bad. There we go. Oh! Okay, there's grind gears up there. That's not fun. Okay, so this guy follows you around. Good to know. I don't like that it's like, you really have to know that the gears are right above you before you can really... It's like a trial and... It's pretty cheap trial and error there, I'd say. But I guess it's a easy thing to learn once it happens the first time. Hello, Pelpapig. How are you? Oh, God. Yeah, I'm not liking the... You know, Crash is supposed to be a very encourageable game with its jumping. I don't like not knowing that there's an obstacle above my head. You know? I see that you were playing a little Crash Team Racing before. How is your dev times going? Obviously I can't go that way, so that's that. I just beat... Good man, you said. Hold on. You said I just beat the dev time on Ruse Tubes, okay. I imagine that one should be, like, it's like a flat level. That level in particular, I remember I was grinding through it. Because I just mastered the ultimate sacred fire and just keep it going throughout. Like, I remember I had to do some type of challenge where you had to maybe complete as many laps as you can, or something, or beat the game in some fashion. I don't know. Like back when you had to like rack up all those Wumpa coins, that was like my farming level because I was pretty good at it. Like it was a very short level. And a very easy, flat level. You know, like in terms of just like, it's just you versus the pavement, really. You don't really have to worry about obstacles too much. So far, I've done like 8 dev times. The devs are real good. This heart is like in the way. Yeah, I imagine so. I want to get that Wumpa over here. I was actually playing CTR Nitro Fuel yesterday myself. I needed like... I'm in a lull with games right now. Like, Diablo 4 is kind of a slog for me. Like, I'm not really that invested in it. I'll play it, like I was playing a little bit today, but I just needed like a boost of entertainment, a game I just knew was going to get me a good thrill. So I was playing like a couple of cups on hard mode with Spyro, because I figured, you know, why not play as Spyro? get in the spirit. Honestly, going back to CTR Nitro Fuel, like, now that I've grinded through a lot of it, like, you know, there's literally nothing in the pit stop to get, like, I haven't gone, like, doing, like, the dev times or anything, or even, like, I don't even think the Velo times are done yet for me, but now that I'm, like, satisfied with, like, the grinding part of it, and getting as much as I can, and platinuming it, coming back to it, like, years later, and not that it's been years, but I keep, like, I'll play, like, occasionally with my sister, but we haven't played in a while, so, but, like, I went back to it, and I'm just, like, I'm really impressed by this remake. Even though there's always going to be things that are, like, you wish they could have, like, kept, like, the same physics in Sewer Speedway, the way you go off the half pipes or whatever, I'm still just very impressed with how awesome this remake is. It's like basically 3 games in one now for me, where it's like all I wanted was a CTR remake, but they offer you not just that, but nitro fueled. Oh, oops! I think I was supposed to go down. They give you all the the nitro kart maps. And then it's like completely new maps, so it's almost like it really is like 3 games in one. They didn't have to do that. I would have been satisfied with just CTR maps, like if they just did like a 1-to-1 remake, maybe give us a little extra something like they did with Crash Warped with Future Frenzy. But they really went all out. Between the characters, the maps, the modes, it is one of the best remakes out there. Regardless if you might... there's always going to be things about the original that I prefer. And honestly, I could still go to the original, and I still think it's one of the best games ever. But it really is just, like, insane how awesome Beanox... like, such great work that Beanox did. You said, and you said, were you playing the online? I actually didn't play online. I just kind of wanted to play the game itself because I haven't really played it in a while. But I was curious about going online. I don't know how the servers are these days, but I remember towards the end of it, last time I played it, like, it was kind of hard to find a server. He said, yeah, this game is everything I want in a Crash game. They did not need to give us the extra content, but they did. Which is like, I understand, like, there's rumors of this, like, CTR Nitro Fuel 2 or whatever. I don't understand what else they can do except for giving us more content. What am I doing? Oh. I'm trying to understand what they want, what they're asking of me here. But yeah, great game. You know, it really makes, like, a game like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4 pale in comparison. Like, I don't know if it was Activision rushing Iron Galaxy or what, but I'm not excited for Iron Galaxy's next, like, project in terms of, like, if it's a remake, because I know, I feel like they're going to do the bare minimum, and they're not going to do it exactly right either. Whereas Beanox has not done any of that type of work in a while. They're just like on Call of Duty support. So they did not. You said I know how to remove the love heart in the chat. Oh, okay. I can scroll down a bit though, so I can, like, see it now. So. I gotta figure this out. They want me to do that silly nonsense with... Oh, I can just do this. What was I thinking? I was overthinking it. Okay. I don't like these guys. So you need to download the YouTube Studios app on your phone and turn off live reactions in the settings. I mean, I have the I use the YouTube Studio app. But you're saying the live reactions in the settings? I mean, that's how I read it, though. Oh, live react. Oh, so like you mean like if they give like a like or whatever, that I would see that live or something, right? Okay. Look at these guys, man. So yeah, okay. Alright. I'll consider that. Woohoo! Alright, let's be aware of these nitros. Oh, that's how they get you. Oh my god, are you kidding me with this checkpoint? At least I know what to do now. Like, I was dying for a stupid reason over here. Oh, I did not see that light before. It was actually, that's a blessing in disguise then. I should have seen this. So, I've been failing to mention this, because it got away from me initially, like, a few episodes ago, and then with everything that's been happening with, like, Sony news and stuff, I've had a lot to talk, and Spyro, like, there's been a lot to talk about, but I didn't realize that we're like, a handful of episodes past the 250th episode of my channel. So we've reached 250 episodes plus at this point. Nothing special planned for like the 50 episode milestones. I never really, but I like to acknowledge it. But I do, you know, like I'll do something special once we get to like the 300th. You know, like we used to. So yeah, we hit a milestone. It's been 250 plus, so. Which is kind of similar to how many. So we just had our 250th birthday for the United States. So I kind of timed it out kind of perfectly, I'd say. It was my plan all along. Okay, this is something I should have easily been able to do. So yeah, that's right. But yeah, once we get to like 300, we'll do like that cool like list thing that we usually do. I try not to like if we did a list every time we hit a 50th milestone though, every episode would be just me like yammering about, you know, I wouldn't be able to focus properly because I need to like put some time aside for us to talk about that stuff. Alright, let's try not to die. What would the list even be? That's the thing, I would have to think about it. Because I remember... our first 100 was doing the Game of the Years since 1995. And that's something we still actually kind of continue with each year. And then the 200th we did our top 10 games per decade. You know, not having to exactly be PlayStation games, but any game. So we did that. That was like back when I was playing Last of Us 2. But we played other games since then. We played Crash Team Rumble, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3+4, this game obviously, which we're nearing the mainline end of. Oh god. I thought I still might have had my guy, but... Ooh, they're giving me a pity checkpoint. Is that so? Okay, they're giving me a pity checkpoint. Thank you. Why didn't you just give it to me before? That's like, why couldn't you just make that the checkpoint? Like, why does the difficulty have to be about checkpoints? I don't understand. Like, if I did it once, I did it once. Anyway. I'm about 3 days away from playing the new Halo remake, which I'm very excited for. The reviews seem good. A lot of the hardcore fans are a little mixed, but that's to be expected, I think. For me, like, you know, even with, like, there's a little bit of a controversy that not the entire game's on the disc, a game like this I can make an exception for. As long as there's something on the disc, that's fine. Obviously, I want the whole game on the disc, but I already bought the game physically on Xbox, for Xbox. I have Halo 1, 2, 3, 4, and Halo Reach, physically. Those are the games that I care about, and honestly, like, those are, in a lot of ways, will always be the more superior versions. This is more of a novelty game for me. Like, they're gonna do good by it. The fact that the game looks great, for the most part, plays great. I think there were some weird things people were, like, some people were reporting some bugs, but there's gonna be, like, a day one patch also, so not too worried about that. I did see some people were noticing that, like, the game would kill you a little prematurely if you were a little too out of bounds, which is kind of a little disappointing because the original games are supposed to encourage you to explore even like parts of the level that are unintended to find or unintended to be in. But we'll see. Maybe they'll patch that. Maybe it's a patch that can come later. I think that's an easy thing you can fix. But for the most part, the game looks great. It has local co-op. It has 4-player online co-op. That's cool. And hell, maybe the game will be so successful that they'll actually add the multiplayer suite at some point. We'll have to see. Okay, that was just like random. Let's see. I should get that checkpoint, but you know what? I'm gonna get that checkpoint and then see if there's anything back here. Because I've already died 6 times, so that's out of the cards with that. Doesn't look like there's anything this way. Okay, cool. He said, alright, the game looks good. Yeah, definitely. I don't know when I'll get that Halo game, but I still plan on getting it. I can't wait to do it. And I'm very excited to do, like, I want to try to platinum it, because I never, like, I've played the original Halos, I've beaten them. I remember I played the Legendary difficulty with my friend back in the day, like, we beat it. That was really hard to do. But as someone who's playing by themselves, or, you know, maybe I'll dip into co-op, we'll see. And hey, even if you get the game, we can actually play online together. That would be cool. But, I think I'm gonna try to do the single player and try to see if I can get, like, all the skulls. Like, there's supposed to be, like, skulls hidden on the map that kind of, like, create, like, little modifiers to the game if you apply it. Oops. So, heck yeah, nice. And some of those modifiers are, like, difficulty modifiers, and I'm pretty sure that's connected to, like, the trophy list. So I'm kind of excited to experience the game in a way that a lot of hardcore Halo players have already experienced it, but I never really had the luxury or time to. But now that there's, like, a trophy system, like, I'm all about that. Like, I'm all about the trophy collecting. I'm excited for that. So. Okay, I think I did good on that. Oh, that's a nitro. I don't think there's any regular boxes there. Okay. Let's... that? But I'm just excited. Like, to me, it is one of the last dream games of like the PS5 generation for me. Both Spyro 4 and this Halo remake are like, this is like so cool. Like, I love that this is happening. I'm loving that we've been getting, like, you know, last year was Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4. As disappointing as of a remake as it is, it's still a dream game to have those levels remastered. That game is great still. It's not the way the game was back on the PS2, since they completely omitted like 190 goals to do. That you would talk to the pedestrians like you were in Spyro 2 or whatever. Like, that was weird, but it was cool to experience it in like the retro style still. Like, it like retrofitted to the classic mode of Tony Hawk. A game that I really enjoyed platinuming. You actually saw me platinum it on stream. And that was last year's like great dream game for me, and now it's just like Halo's gonna be this year's, and then next year's gonna be Spyro 4, and it's just like we're on a good like I'm getting like my dream games like every year, like once per year, and I'm really happy about that. All right, so I gotta work this wheel because we got boxes galore. Oh, let's wait. This is like an I Love Lucy episode where they're working the chocolate factory conveyor, and they have to like get ahead of. They're trying to eat it all before it goes away. It's a very old reference, but classic TV moment. Okay, I think we did good here. Is there anything down here? I don't think so. Ooh. 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4, 5. I hope there's nothing on that platform. I'm gonna test it out. I think it's a solid platform over here. No, it's not. Alright, so we'll go back. I just needed to be sure. Okay. Now we're good. Okay. These guys. The nerve! Let me just make sure. So I'm sure the game's gonna be awesome. Definitely. So I get Spyro, A Realm Beyond, and Persona 4 Remake. I was like thinking in the back of my mind, like, your dream game is like the Persona 4 Remake, which, you know, you only got the tease, but it's like, that's awesome for you. And I was thinking, like, if you made a comment, you must have made that comment. But yeah, Spyro 4 will be fun. And you know, I'm like a little bit cautiously optimistic about what might turn out with this whole disc debacle. Because even though it seems like Sony is adamant, they're adamant on not reversing course, I do think as much as them announcing that there's no more disc production now, and warning players post January 2028 that there won't be any disc production, they're kind of playing a chess move, I feel, where not only are they like kind of getting people prepared for that reality, but they're also getting themselves prepared for the reality if that's a bad idea. Because now they're, as much as they're getting a lot of angry tweets and community notes and all that, I think they're starting to get arguments from actual, like, publications, articles. You know, like Gene Park of the Washington Post went on CNN to talk about it, and he brought up great arguments for pro-physical. I know the numbers don't lie. The sales data shows that the majority of people do buy digital. I think those the data that's been presented is skewed. But at the same time, I don't even know if the numbers, if the sales data is like the primary factor into defeating the argument of there being no more physical. I feel like there's a goodwill problem here, and I think they might be able, Sony might be able to play a move where they'll be like, you know what, we're reversing course, and we're going to, there's gonna be discs, but you know, instead of what's it called? They'll control the situation more, where maybe like a physical version will be like $10 more than what they would usually sell it as. Maybe it will be like more collector's editions. Maybe it will be them selling it directly from their store, from PlayStation itself. That way they can control the storefront. Maybe there's going to be a middle ground solution to all this. So right now, like, we're all counting our final days of like the last PS5 games on disc. You know, Wolverine's going to be on disc. God of War Lofi has just been announced. It's coming out February 16th, 2027, and it will be on disc. Maybe these aren't the last games of physical, though. Maybe it's like, you know, like for now I'm gonna treat it as such, but I have a feeling that there's gonna be somewhat of a, I don't know, maybe it's just wishful thinking, but I think there's something else that we're not considering that will dictate their decision to reverse course in some fashion. Because their reputation right now is not good, and even before their reputation wasn't good, there really hasn't been a reason to buy a PS5 or a PS6. I mean, and even like you think about like the install base for the PS5 is going to be around for years into the PS6 generation, same as the PS4 is still like a huge install base. You don't just, I don't think they're going to want to just cut off the PS5 install base from getting discs when they do like cross-gen releases right away, and just do that cold turkey. I think they still have to appeal to that consumer. I don't know. It's something to think about. Alright, let me pause this a second. So it seems like Sony isn't backing down. It seems like it, and I honestly, I can see them completely just being like, you know what, we don't, need to. But there's something in the air. I feel that that eventually there might be some type of compromise. So they would have reversed the decision by now. I don't think so, because they have a long time to let this see how long this is going to be a problem for them reputation-wise. They literally can't, like, developers, indie developers, regular developers, they can't even market their game on social media without this outcry. And, even at San Diego Comic-Con, there's, in the interviews, developers are being asked about the disc situation. It's almost like getting in the way of what Sony would want in trying to get people excited for the games themselves, when the disc conversation just kind of plagues the whole thing, and it's kind of like a blot on the X-ray that's just constantly there that can't be ignored. I think Sony has played the they've been very quiet this generation with a lot. Oh, damn it! I was trying to slide. Oh, thank God I got a checkpoint. They've been very quiet this generation as a strategy because Microsoft has been talking too much almost. I don't know if you know, but like Microsoft, they tend to put their foot in their mouth a lot because they talk so much that they can't even get their their mission statement straight. You know, 1 second they're... Oh, man, the range on this guy's electricity is insane. The obstacles in this definitely gets intense, but nothing I can't handle. There we go. Let's try to get... Yeah, I wanted to slide one of those guys into there. That's good. Okay, that was pretty intense, but we did it. Oh my god, that guy freaked me out. Alright, we're gonna get this. Oh my god, I was trying to like be on the very edge of that. This is like a learning thing, you know? When I do this like 3 maxer... Oh, I can actually like... Oh, he comes back though, okay. Hold on. So I know that Xbox is working on some disc-to-digital system. That's consumer friendly. That's the problem though, is it's just like Sony's digital ecosystem is not, or they're, you know, they're going all digital, they're not prepared for it. Their security is bad. They just had their servers shut down for like yesterday, for like several hours. Their customer service is not good. Oh man, I wanted to see if I can do something with that. Alright, let's we need a checkpoint, but let's try it. Oh my god. Ooh boy. I was just like, you know what? I'm not gonna even bother with those guys. I think I have to go backwards. We're gonna get a checkpoint anyway. Nope. But worth testing. I can't believe I did like the... I guess I can believe I did the 3 maxer, but I still have to do like the insanely perfect relic for this level, and it definitely is going to be a learning thing. But I'm sure the trial and error can get it to work. I don't know... Let's see. Yeah, that wasn't good. I was trying to time it, hoping it would go a little faster, but we'll see. Ooh, a little double jump to get to that, How's my... So I'm like halfway done? Said, oh man, the insane relic on this level sucks. Ooh. Oh, I meant to crawl. What the hell? Oh my god. Oh, I guess I didn't have the double jump after though. I just hate that. I remember I did this without the shadow for like the entire game when I first played through, and it was just like, it made it so much worse. Like, I remember thinking like, oh, the shadow, like the highlighted shadow is so cheap, but really, I think it's needed, honestly. Because the depth perception is a little weird in this game. Cool to get. Okay, there's a bonus. That's good. I'm so glad they put the shadow. Alright, we'll do the bonus. See how we do. I guess that's not a race. I don't have to race it. See if I can make that jump. Okay, easy enough. Okay. Yeah, I knew that was bad. I gotta time the TNT with the fire. This seems pretty easy, though. It's a damn. Like, this doesn't seem as crazy as the other levels. There we go. Guess I shouldn't care. Okay, we got it all. Good. And we reached the third, or the 80% Wumpa requirement, so that's pretty good. We're still a little over halfway done. Oh, I got the time thing. Okay. 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 I kind of wanted to like just like screw around there because I wanted to see if there was any hidden boxes, but I think we're good. All right, we're good. This is just pure platforming, and I'm all about it. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I feel like there's no tricks in this level so far, but maybe I'm missing something. I feel like we need shorter levels. Whoa. Shorter levels in the next game, I agree. And there's the flashback tape. I'm surprised I made it to the flashback tape in the original one. But I guess it's not that... You just gotta focus. Just need to make sure there's nothing down here. Okay, it's all... How are we looking with boxes? 107. Oh my god. I feel like we're towards the end, or no? Like, I guess the nitros are the last of it? Last of it? Oh, come on. I can go past him, but I want to defeat this guy. Okay. We're towards the end. Not that bad of a level. Oh! Got caught up. Ah, alright, whatever. Not that bad. Not bad, not bad. I guess I could just run past these guys, really. Get that guy. Get that guy. Yes. Okay, tell me I got the gem. Oofa! Que caldo. Okay. I wonder what I missed. I missed something. So no. I needed to go back just to be like, maybe there's something, but I'm missing 2 boxes somehow. And I remember this did happen to me last, my original playthrough, but I cannot for the life of me remember what happened. Nothing back that way. Alright, I'm just gonna go straight, I guess, and call it. To how? There's something that I missed. There is one trick to this level, I remember now. I just don't know what happened. I don't know where it was. Maybe it was up in there. Because when I got to this part, I was like, I had like a flashback of like missing something. Where I've definitely been in this situation before. Maybe it's underneath here. I don't know. Nah. I guess I'll just accept my fate. I feel like this is an easy one to fix if I can get to it, but for now, whatever. We beat the level. At least we did the 80%. I'm guessing it must be wherever the hidden gem is, because I don't even know where that is. Should I give it a... Let's just go for 3 max. Let's see if I can do that. And if I can't, I'll move on. There's nothing back here, is there? Alright, I'm gonna restart. That was just a test. At least get the flashback tape. We could try.
Listen up, lackeys. There's an imposter me on the loose. Identical in appearance. Beady eyes, lips like two overripe bananas, skin like a jaundiced mole rat, a bona fide 10.
I'm just keeping an eye out as I go. I'm not getting the boxes, but I'm kind of just like, I wonder where it was. Like, it wasn't here. I want to get this life. Why not? Because this level took away a lot of lives from us. I imagine there's like a box around here, like in this like whole section here that I'm not considering. We'll see. Got those. Ooh, what if I went back that way? I don't want to do it though. I want to try to live. So I'm gonna look up where the hidden gem is. If you must. I see it now. Well, do me a favor. You just passed it. Alright, well, let me do the 3 maxer, because I eventually have to do this level over again anyway. And then just be very vague about what hints you give when I'm near it. Because for all I know, I'll figure it out on my own. Oh, give me a break. And this checkpoint, man, I might as well just do the whole thing over again. Alright, let me try to see what's going on here. Can't go that way. Ooh. They put these little pipes here. I think that tells you can't go that way. Same with over here. Like, I was gonna go this way, but I don't think you can. If you can, that's not... Oh, I see where... wait, no, no, that's not... I don't see anything. I don't see anything. I gotta do better about this part. I can't believe how much of a checkpoint loss this is. But you said I passed it, right? I guess I think I have to go up there. I know. Yeah, I see. You know what? And there's the frickin' box. There's one box, at least. I'm kind of curious now. Well, either way, we're gonna finish this level just to get this hidden gem. And I guess... I don't know. As for the other box, I have no idea. That's the thing, I'm not sure if I loop around, if the box is available if I keep going. Glad I found that gem on my own, though. I mean, you helped me, though, but you helped narrow it down, at least. No box there. So I don't have to really go for this box, at least, as long as I know that it's there. Really, I should be doing this level over, but you know what? I want to try to get that threefer. This is all good practice anyway. God, I don't like that. Get those guys out of there, you know? I might as well restart, and I'll just get that gem since I know where it is. I could just get the gem and call it, but I might as well try to go for that threefer.
There's an imposter me on the loose. Identical in appearance. Beady eyes, lips like two overripe bananas. Skin like a donkey's mole rat.
Yeah, and try your best for the tape. Yeah, definitely. I really don't know how the best way to go about that part where I kept dying, though, is. Do. I gotta hand it to them. That's a good spot for a hidden gem. Like, they have to take advantage of the wheel and let you, like, do something clever like that, you know? Where you think you're in the clear, but really you should keep riding the wheel. That's like a good level design. Can I do this? Are you kidding me? Like, I'm landing on top of him? Come on, man. I know I should try to, like, restart and do the tape, but it's just like... I know I'm gonna die from something else once I get past this BS part. It's a dog. I mean... it really is like a guessing game of, like... How can you get past that with because you have to see where they are when you land, but you don't really get a chance to see. I guess it's more about what you're doing before you actually land in a spot where you see them. So I already got the gem. I just hate this part because this is so much waiting around. Because if you try to rush this part, you're done for. I'm sure if you did it on time trial, you can figure out a rhythm to it, but it's not worth it. Now, what's the difference between me landing on the way I just did on that guy versus how I'm going to do it on this guy? Whatever. Just gonna keep going. Hopefully this guy can just explode there. I'm gonna let these guys explode right here. I'll take the slow way. So that guy I'll jump over. I'll use this just for some box thing to land on if I can. That. Maybe the box was here. Let's look at this wheel as it turns. Like, did I think I just jumped on the on this wheel right away last time. It looks like it's all nitro. Yeah, we're all nitro here. I want that mask, for sure. Beautiful. I think at this point, I was really only dying because I was going for all the boxes. So if I just, like... Or I really, you know, it was becoming long... Oh, there's another Uminaga up there. I should actually get that. Can I get that from here? I think I can. There we go. Oof. Okay. We're in decent shape. Oh, this part was crazy. But I think I got a handle on it. Oh, come on. I didn't realize that was a silly mistake on my part. Try to get this guy. Man, screw it. Okay. Oof. Nothing around here. Okay. Oh god. Okay, we're good. I just saw that. I think I found the missing box. I found the missing box. Damn.
I'm a stubborn moron who's going to destroy his own future.
I'm gonna get this checkpoint.
Hey, wait a minute.
So if I die, at least I have that mask I can keep getting. Okay. Those were the missing 2 boxes. Oof! Not good, not good. Not good again. But you know what? We failed that. But I know where those boxes are now. You know what? I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna go for the boxes. And I'm gonna get that gem. Man, oh man. Because the trial and error of this level is something I need to learn. Like, I need to learn it as best I can. So the more replaying I do, the better. So if I might as well just play what I need to play. I'm gonna get all the gems, but I'm talking about in terms of our episode time. But I'll try not to die at the same time. But this time I am going for all the boxes. I have the level figured out now in terms of the boxes and the gem, and that's good. Oh god. Come on, man! Let me restart since I'm at the start anyway. Oh boy. Let's take a drink of water. Always best to hydrate.
Listen up, lackeys! There's an imposter me on the loose. Identical in appearance. Beady eyes, lips like two overripe bananas, skin like
Let's do this.
mole rat, a bona fide 10.
Gotta be careful with these guys. Whew. Gonna crack those knuckles. The slow slope of you slipping, it's the slowest slip that we've ever experienced in a Crash game. Because usually, like when you play like Slippery Climb in Crash 1, you're slipping like it's much faster. Or like in Crash 2 with the ice, if you're on a slope, it's like a slight, it'll gain momentum. Whereas this, it's just a grimy, slow descent. And that when you're going uphill and you're dealing with enemies that have a really crazy hitbox, it's almost like Toys for Bob knew what they were doing with this slope, with like the slipperiness of how slow it is, because it kind of throws you off with how with your platforming here and with these enemies in particular. I see what they were doing. I could see the design here. Okay. Once again, there's nothing there. Also, the time trial of this level sucks. I imagine so. Like they all do. I did play a time trial the other day. I got a gold on, I think I did Bears Repeating? And I got the gold. I have to make sure I'm not passing. Oh, I think I did pass one. Hold on, hold on. Didn't I pass one? Yeah, I didn't do this. Come on, Pelpa, you should have been on that one. No worries. If you get at least one platinum relic, let me know. I will, trust me, because that's going to be a grand feat. Because I get the gold relics, and I'm like... And then they tell me what the platinum relic is, and I'm like, what the hell more could I have done? And saying, damn, you missed them. Wampa box. Did I miss one? I got everything right. Oh god. Okay. So no, you good. Cool. Okay. Now at this point, if I die, I'm not restarting. I hate these guys so much. Alright, so let's back up here. I'm just dodging nitro here. I think I'm good, right? I don't need to go back. Nah, I'm good, I'm good. Okay. This guy do his thing over there. Okay. Come on! I don't like that. That's what I should have done. Alright, so that other box is the or the Aku Aku box. At the latter part of this. Oh my god. I already got the Wumpa gem, so I don't have to worry about Wumpas. This firebox out of the way. Nice little cleaning of the spokes. I think we did it good. Just double check my work here, and I think we're good, okay. Okay. Ooh, I don't like how he exploded right there. And this one's a little closer. So it's at the end of this one that we have to get that missing box.
Protect your master. Is that what I sound like?
I really like how
A weird voice.
Cortex has like all his minions, like, even though they're just rats and like fireflies, they're all like on the grand defense right now. Oh man. Looks like everything is good so far. Yeah, it feels good. Okay, cool. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. I love how the rats have like safety goggles for some reason. Even though this is like the most unsafe area ever. That guy's like, he's not going from electricity to not, and then electricity again. He's kind of just waiting for you, and then he's gonna do it, it seems. Alright, there's one guy that down here that's kind of the same way, I think? Oh, but you can kind of see what he's doing, okay. Let him do it. Alright, we got this right here. And then we're gonna... I'll get the checkpoint first. And every time I die, I have to remember to get this again.
I'm a stubborn moron who's going to destroy his own future.
Alright.
I'm a stubborn moron. Hey, wait a minute.
I gotta learn this part. That's what I really gotta learn. I think it's like... I think that works. Okay. Now this part is just these two here. Okay, seems pretty straightforward. That was kind of close, but whatever. Hopefully I can get to a checkpoint. We got double Akus, so should be in good shape. We got those two missing boxes. That's what matters. I don't trust this guy. I don't trust you. I don't want to slide up. Oof, I hate that, but we did it. You should get the box gem now. Yeah, I should. I think the bonus is right here, so we'll have a next checkpoint. I really... Oh. I hate the jumping on these slopes here. Alrighty. Now I know how to do this bonus now, so I shouldn't have to waste my guys. Just gotta time it with this. Screw that box. Okay, we did the bonus. Cool. One of the easier bonuses. It's kind of refreshing to get kind of an easy bonus like that so late in the game. Alright, we just gotta get to the end at this point. We have our checkpoint. Regardless if we need the mask or not. Well, we still have one. Okay, we're in good shape. Let's not jinx it. We're good. Another checkpoint. Oh god, go back. Oof. Now that was scary. There's our would-be flashback tape, but, you know, can't win them all. Alright, we're in the home stretch. Speaking of stretching, let's get a good stretch. Alright, alright. Get that stress out of me. Alright, this is pretty self-explanatory. Give him that. There's one, there's two. Now when you use the time, you do get more grip on your footing, which is good. Okay, I think we did it. I think we did it. We did it. Woohoo! No ducks allowed. What does that mean? Alright, we did it all! Okay, not bad for an episode, right? Yes! You said you wanted it all, so I was like, okay, let's do it. Oh, oofa. There's that. All you need is that tape, and that's it. Whew. I do need that tape, don't I? I do need that tape. Let's do it. Let's get that tape right now. If I don't get it, at least I said I'd try. Good job. I might as well do it now. As much as I'm like, okay, good, I'm done with the level, I'm so in the groove of the level now that you might as well just breeze through and see what you can do.
Beady eyes, lips like two overripe bananas, skin like a jaundiced mole rat, a bona fide 10.
Don't have to worry about the boxes anymore, or the gem, like it's all about one thing now. And it's not like I have to get to the entire... It's not like I'm doing the insanely perfect relic, you know. That's another thing, you know. I do want to get this life, though. Because I feel like our lives are... Oh, we're getting our lives back, okay. I gotta say, I'm pretty proud of that I'm doing the life... Like, I've never beaten this game without... Like, my first playthrough when I played this game, which is your only playthrough, really, when you're trying to, you know, collect as much as you can, it became pretty much a game over at one point. And I had to get... And it got to the point where I was like, if I'm going to be trying to go for all the boxes, I have to turn off the lives. Or if I'm going for everything, you know, I'm going to be dying a lot. So I didn't want that stress, but I'm glad that we're getting through the mainline game without having game overed. Oh god. lost my footing there for a bit. Okay. Okay, at least I mastered that part. Okay. Still don't like that, though. Alright, alright. Gotta get these masks. Okay. Now I know I can get this mask from here. Ooh, and then see, I don't want to rush it when I get that invincibility mask, because then I have to do the wall running. And I don't know how wall running fares with an invincibility mask. Ooh, I don't like how he explodes at the edge there. But this guy comes a little closer. And then this guy can just jump over. Okay.
God, increase security! Protect your master! Is that what I sound like? Do I have a weird voice?
One at a time here. Okay, cool. I like it when I can knock them out like that. Oopsie. This guy I had to watch out for. Watch out for this guy still. Oofa. A little risky there, but we did it. That works. This guy does not do anything. He's like waiting for me. That's kind of weird that he's the only one that's like that. But I'll take it. This guy I gotta be careful of.
Listen to me! Please, listen to me!
Oofa. Okay, so that doesn't drop, it just lowers. Now here's the thing, do I want this mask? I feel like it's not worth it. I'm gonna be wall running, I need to focus on that. I think I know my wall running at this part. So this, like, it's not worth it for this part, to get that invincibility mask. I'm trying to remember what my strategy here was. think I can do it like this. Ooh, I kind of dodged that somehow. Now this is easier. Yeah, it takes a while for that to come back. Alright. I believe the tape's like right up there, right? And I got the double mass. I'm kind of good. I'm feeling good. Or it should be. Good job, that's done. Oh no, we still got the bonus checkpoint to get. Which really, it's not even a matter of checkpoints at this point. I need to just get to the get to that flashback tape. Okay. I might as well. I'd rather keep my masks. Well, I know I can get to the end. You know what? Just so that when I do get it, that I have the bonus mastered. I could, at least when I get the flashback tape and I die, I'll have the bonus to go back to. Right? But is there a checkpoint right next to the flashback tape? I don't know. We'll see. But I'll be able to get through this. Like, I know the rhythm of it and all. Just gotta wait for that. Gotta wait for the fire here. And then we're good. I don't even have to worry about anything else. We're good. At least we got a little checkpoint, you know? Gotta be careful here. More checkpoint. Oh, the checkpoint's here anyway. Whatever. At least I can own up to what I knew I can do at that part. Okay. Alright, it's at the top of this. Woohoo! Got it. We're golden. Now let's get the hell out of here. Let's go! Whoa! Okay, we're good. Beautiful. Now just go, go, go. Woo! That's a productive episode, I'd say. We got a hard level out of the way towards the end. We got everything, even the flashback tape. I'm satisfied. I wonder... So, obviously we'll call it here, but I wonder how many... Have I unlocked all the flashback tapes yet, or is there still more? I'd have to look here, right? So there's 2 more I still have to unlock. There's 4 that I haven't even played yet. But at least we're, like, in succession with what we need. Alright, and we got 99 lives again, too. Cool. Alright. This has been good. In 3 days, I'll be playing the new Halo Campaign Evolved. So that's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to hold me over for, like, a good while. There's other games still on the horizon. Like, I'm still going to get that Metal Gear Solid Collection Volume 2. I think that's in August, late August. But for now, I'm just going to ride out Halo, you know, and we'll play from there. Pelpa, it's been a pleasure. He said, nice work here. Thank you. Puppets are a pleasure. Anyone out there who wants to like, comment, or subscribe to KevPlays9490, you can follow me on Twitter at Let's Watch Series, and you can or subscribe to my channel here, Kev's Play. Yeah, I said that already, right? KevPlays9490 on YouTube. And yeah, other than that, stay safe, stay healthy, keep a clear head, and keep on gaming. And hold out hope. Keep fighting for that disc. Regardless if you're a digital consumer or a physical consumer, it's all about choice. So it's all about fighting for everybody, the consumer, not the corporation. Anyway, peace out. Thanks for playing. Thanks for seeing me play. Bye-bye.